Hi guys, it's JoshBarracks coming at you with something a little bit different today. We're going to be doing more of these kind of VODs, which are basically videos that go into more of my personal life, addressing Q&A kind of questions, just outside of the gaming world or the gaming realm, okay? So this is my very first VOD, hype in the chat. And I wanted to address a question that I've been getting a lot lately, which is, why do you stream? Why do you stream, John? Right? And I have been able to come up with two real answers to that question. I've been thinking about it a lot, as to what got me into this. And like I said, with everybody asking me, I've been kind of giving the same answer in a different way. And I figured I would make a video. That way when somebody asks me, I could just say, check that out. Or, you know, at least I'll have a frame of reference and put this out there to where I can kind of gather my own thoughts on the question itself. So, why do you stream? Why do you stream, John? The reason number one, which I think is the obvious reason, is I love games. I love video games. I have been a nerd my entire life, since I can remember, really. Even as, you know, 2, 3, 4 years old, playing, you know, Super Mario. I think it was NES back then. I'd have to double check that, but you know, Super Mario World 1-1. That was one of my first conscious memories. That and playing sports, right? So that trend never really stopped. You know, it really got me hooked on the N64, Super Smash Brothers Melee, or just Super Smash Brothers then. Star Fox, games like that, I fell in love with immediately. It was an escape, you know, that I could always turn to no matter what was going on in life. But I think it really kicked into overdrive when I found Final Fantasy VII on the PlayStation 1. That then, and to this day, is my all-time favorite game. It catapulted me into my deep love for video games. So that's kind of the easy one, right? Like, why do you stream video games? Because I love video games. I can't imagine there are too many streamers who stream that don't love games. I'm sure they exist. I'm sure that, you know, people who love games are gonna know pretty quickly if they're really, you know, really in love with the video games themselves. So that's number one. I bet there's not too many questions, you know, about that in particular. But it's the second part. I think that the second part is what beyond loving games brought you to this point of doing this full time, of pursuing this on a professional level. And it's not because I think that I'm an MLG, you know, CSGO, Fortnite World Cup winning gameplay type of guy. I'm good at the games. I think I'm above average at the games that I play, but that's not what brought me to this point. I didn't think that skill itself was going to bring me into the success that I'm looking for with my community. And that right there is the second point, is the second part of as to why I stream, is people. No matter what I've done in my life, be it the games or for a job, I have always wanted to be around people. I love communicating with people. I love building communities with people, be it a friend circle, way back in the World of Warcraft days with the clan. Shoutouts to Requiem, Skills server. I've always wanted to feel that community presence and environment. Prior to this, I was bartending, and I gathered up a bunch of regulars, people that would come into the bar to order drinks from me specifically. They would text me, "What day are you working, Josh? We're trying to get that hookup," right? Okay, I didn't hook anybody up, if anyone has. I've always loved doing that kind of thing. I've always loved surrounding myself with people, good people, preferably. And this, I think subconsciously more than anything, clicked on those two bases really quickly. I love games and I love gaming, and I love having that community feeling of surrounding myself with people, like-minded individuals, and then just building those relationships. I think that the older that you get, the more important you start to realize that those relationships in your life are. Maybe you know, we take them for granted a little bit younger. We figure, you know, they'll come, they'll go, whatever. But I've started to really appreciate the value of relationships with people. And so by thinking, I love gaming, and I love people, and I love building a community around people, and how I built those regulars, remember, at the bar that I was working at, why can't I do that? Take that same principle at that restaurant and form it and morph it into what I love to do, which is gaming. Now, obviously, seeing the success of other streamers, some of who I really, really look up to, kind of like my mentors and idols, that put it into perspective that it can happen. You can really do what you love, and sustain yourself. And so that's what really broke it through for me, is realizing that if you set your mind to something that you love to do, and you have a vision of what you want to accomplish, that you can accomplish it. And then just realizing, of course, that I love games, I love people. There's already a platform that supports that kind of dream. So I went after it. So I guess in summary, why I started streaming, or why I stream, is because of my love for people, my chat, my community. Shouts out to the Barracks. You guys are literally the best in the world. And loving games. That's why I stream. I love the games that I play, and I love the people and the relationships and the community that I've built thus far. Yeah, I guess that's it, right? I didn't write this, I didn't script this beforehand, like, let me say this, let me say that. I just kind of started recording, and here we are. I wanted to make something real, something authentic, so that I can look back, God knows how long from now, and say, this is where I started, this is where I began my journey of building up my community in the Barracks, in the Discord, in the Twitter, in the Instagram community, Twitch community, how I'm building all of that up now. I want to be able to look back on this video and say, that's why I started. That's when I started, even though I started like 3 months ago. And yeah, just, I think there's one thing I do want to, I want to give a thanks to really quickly too, and I think he knows this, but a big thank you to my brother Eli, or DM Dre, as my community has come to know him. Why I stream are those reasons I gave really are the reasons I love doing it and the reasons why I do it. But I would not be here doing this if it were not for my older brother, Eli. So Eli, thank you for pushing me to do this. I appreciate it. I love you, dude. I look forward to doing the best that I can to make not only my friends and my family proud, but my community as well, that we are slowly building. So I gotta start streaming. I'm already late to streaming. I'm always late to streaming. So thank you guys for listening and watching this video. If you guys are watching, I appreciate it. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to the channel below, or yeah, it's down here somewhere. Subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video, and if you guys think that I missed anything or you want to troll me, just leave it in the comments below. Thank you guys again for listening, and I will see you on stream. Peace.